How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Doing great. Looking forward to chatting with everybody.
Oh, hello from Las Vegas, Vicky,
Vegas,
Texas.
baby.
You know that I used to live in El Paso, Texas,
No.
long time ago. Yeah.
Is there any place you haven't lived, really? Hey, come on.
I have lived in Cuba
Oh,
as
look.
well.
Somebody from Cambridge, Ontario's there.
Oh,
Great
really?
job. Hey, Jillian.
Oh, she's my neighbor. I'm in Cambridge as well. Welcome.
All right, let's see here. All right, everyone, we're just getting ourselves live. We just like to say hello. Hello, Scott.
Hello, Susan. How are we all doing today?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Looking forward to chatting with
Us too.
all the advisors that are logging in. Going to be fun.
Hello, Carla.
Hi, Susan. Hi, everyone. We're so
How's it
excited to
going?
be here. It's doing great. I mean, I can complain. It's Thursday.
Right.
Almost the weekend.
Almost the weekend, for sure, for sure. All right. Well, I think we're going to get started. I was just letting all of our spoiled agents in um, across the country, across Canada. um, across, of course, the US. We have all of our spoiled agents here joining us in Canada and the US. We call this our mega session. So we have our friends at the World of Hyatt Inclusive Collection, Scott Reed, Business Development Manager for Western Canada. Hello, Scott.
Hello, Susan. Great to be here.
Yes, you too. And I know we have our friend Carla from behind the scenes. She's going to be answering the Q&A, the luxury BDM for Canada. Hello, Carla.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Scott. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you guys join us. And well, I know you're in for a treat. Scott's going to go over some great updates of what's new and what's exciting with the World of Hyatt Inclusive Collection. So, just a few housekeeping things before we start, of course. This session is being recorded, and I'm Susan Koyman from Spoiled Agent. So, this will be available on their page a little bit later today. So, you just go to spoiledagent.com, go down to hotels, and you're going to click on the World of Hyatt Inclusive Collection. With that as well, whether you're in the Canada or US area, all of your local reps are listed there. So as much as Scott is here and Carla's here, they're here from Canada, but you also have representation in the US. If you have a question, please add it only to the Q&A box, and Carla's going to be behind the scenes answering the ones that have not been tabled. If you have
I'm
a
going to
question
try
about a
my
specific,
best.
yeah, if you have a question behind the scenes about a certain hotel, please name the hotel name. If you're just asking about king beds and Scott's already done 5 slides after that, we don't know what hotel you're asking for. Okay. So please identify the hotel your question has to do with. There's so many of you, please only in the Q&A. We're going to keep the chat for that, the chitter chatter. How's that? I'll also be posting some links about the Confidant program, how you can find them, contact information, and things like that. Okay. But Scott and Carla, you guys have been super, super generous today. We would like to thank you for offering a wonderful prize to one lucky spoiled agent. Scott, what is that?
Oh, it is a fantastic beach location in Punta Cana area. We have a great 3 night stay to Dreams Cap Cana.
All right.
So stay tuned till the end, and one of you lucky
Amazing.
advisors is going to win that trip.
Amazing. All right. So to qualify again, like Scott said, you have to stay to the end, but you don't necessarily have to ask a question. All right. So please don't think that that's it. We're going to send the list to everyone after and our friends on Facebook. In order to join in, please add your email in the comments and then we'll know you're there. All right. All right. So I'm going to send this over to you. I want to thank Carla for joining us at the last minute to help with the Q&A. And I want to thank all the spoiled agents for joining us and Scott for doing the presentation today and setting everything up. All right. Wonderful. See you guys at the very end at the Q&A.
Perfect.
All righty. So we're going to start it off. So thanks everybody for joining. So what's new and what's now with Inclusive Collection? Uh, Oh, as we are. Okay, so as I think you all know, we are part of Hyatt. There's lots of different Hyatt brands out there, but really important, we represent, or my colleagues represent, mostly the inclusive collection. There's 8 different brands underneath there. Really quickly, though, we still also represent the Impression by Secrets, which is now under the luxury category, as well as we represent Breathless Resorts and Spas, which is under the lifestyle category. It's not saying that we can't help you with any of those other brands out there, but reach out to your BDM and they'll be able to help you. So, speaking of your BDMs, this is your Canada team out there for everybody out there from Canada. Myself, I look after Western Canada. Mr. Brian Joseph looks after Ontario. I have a Relbus that looks after Quebec and the Maritimes. And of course, you've met Carla on this webinar right now. She's our luxury BDM. And you may have met Heather in the past, but Heather Kearns is our leisure groups business development manager that looks after all of Canada. This is a snapshot of your US sales team out there. So I really just want to, for you US, reach out to them. It's really important to engage with your different BDMs in your own territory. And of course, we have a fantastic inside sales reps. If you can't get hold of your BDM, which, hey, we're on the road a lot, we're doing lots of different things we can't always answer. These ladies are incredible. Send them an email. In general, they answer within 24, 48 hours. Yes, they do take weekends off. So if you're sending on a Friday, you're not going to hear them till a Monday or Tuesday. So really important is, how do we find this? How do we get agreement? Hopefully everybody has registered for a travel advisor program called Confidant Collective. If you have not, scan that QR code, type that confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com in there. Register today. Register as soon as you can. It's really important. Not only is it our database, but this is your access to everything Hyatt Inclusive Collection. So from that, once you're registered for it, yes, there's some great learning tools. We have a great education, 10 different modules on the 10 different brands, and I'm going to talk about those shortly. But there's also lots of different webinars that we have recorded our own that you can go in and register anytime. Also, once you have registered, if you forget who your BDM is, once you're on your main profile page, you scroll all the way to the bottom, it will tell you who your BDM is and their contact information, as well as some other really great information. So as well, I want to talk while we're on resources in our Confidant Collective program. Once you're in there, it has fantastic access. If you need a resort contact to any one of our 100 plus and plus resorts out there, if you're needing marketing collateral, you're looking for resort product guides. These product guides, guys, are absolutely incredible. As I said, we have 100 plus resorts out there and growing and growing. This is kind of what I call the Bible of all the resorts. If you want to know specific about Dreams Cap Cana, you want to know what the key selling factors are. You want to know the different restaurants available. What are the different, dress codes in the restaurants? You can go in there. It's 30 pages long. Please, please, please do not send this product guide to your clients. This is for your use only. You copy and paste what you need to do, right? Send them out there. We have photography with different videos that you can use and post on your own social media. So it's fantastic. You can get through this from your profile page of Confidant Collective, or quickly, amrmediasite.com is a shortcut you can always use. What else we got on there? We have great social media. I said there's different assets, different pictures. There's marketing assets. If you guys are doing your own trade shows, whether that's weddings or adventures or whatever that may be, you can download different information there. Whether you're doing niche travel from romance at weddings or specialty groups. But there's also our own marketing team has created what's called 10 Top. So if you want to learn about, hey, the different pickleball courts at all our different resorts, maybe the best wedding destination, or maybe you want to know the best place to pop the question, these have been created for you already. They're pretty much blank. You can use them for yourself on your own websites or your own social media. Also, keep this in mind. I know a lot, especially from the Canada event, but we love working with our different tour operators, our different partners out there. A lot of times you want to do a package, but should you ever want to do an FIT booking, you want to book directly with the resort, We offer a fantastic direct booking advantage. We pay 11% commissions, sometimes higher, depending on any promotions on out there. But if you're wanting to learn how to book directly these days, number one, you need to become a World of Hyatt member, both you and your client. And a lot of times there's double confidant rewards, even higher for that. So again, back to that confidant learning or the webinars, there's a great webinar there that talks about how you go about booking direct. All right. All we see, we want to talk about rewards. I would, anytime you make a booking to any one of our resorts, I would ask you, please submit that booking on from your Confidant Collective. You're going to collect points. The points are going to be different from each category, different room categories, which resort you're talking about. But we have 4 different tiers of our rewards for our advisors. Much like an airline reward program, the more you sell, the higher the tier level, and the quicker your points can collect. There's a quick snapshot. So everybody, once you've registered, everybody becomes an investor. Once you sell 50 plus room nights, you become an insider, then an influencer, and our top icon award. So what can you get for those points that you're registering? You can obviously want to do it for free stays. I would love it if you do it. I love it when advisors go down, experience a resort, really get a sense of why, which client is best for this one, and really experience and sell it that much better. You can get lots of gifts out there too. Whether you want to get Yeti cups, I had an advisor a little while ago get a Dyson vacuum cleaner with their points. I thought that was amazing. As well as you can give to your favorite charity as well. So just quickly, points do expire. You have 18 months. Once you're redeeming, they'll always take from the ones that are about to expire first. If you want to know when points are going to expire, take a look at your profile page, scroll right to the bottom where your BDM is, and it will state how many points and if any points are about to expire. If you have any questions about the rewards or your submissions, our rewards team handle all the points. They're simple rewards at HyattIC.com, and that's how you connect with them. All right, let's get on to our resorts. So no matter what resort that you're booking with, we only do all-inclusive packages. And I feel we go beyond the typical offerings. We have a variety of resorts, everything from family, from your lead-in to your most high-end luxury. And what everything really has in common is this. There is no wristbands at any resorts. Now, yes, we do have some resorts in Europe, and yes, there's that one difference there because as a European resort, they might have bed and breakfast, half board, full board. You guys get it. You know, you sell Europe. So, but this is in our Latin America, so our Mexico and the Caribbean, all these resorts, no wristbands. There's no reservations at any a la carte restaurants, with the exception of the tapenaki table, right? The Asian. So keep this in mind, everybody. No reservations. So all of a sudden you got a big group going down, and you got 20 people. I want to make a reservation. No, unfortunately, you can't. There's always private areas that you can book into. There might be an additional cost. A lot of these resorts have wine cellars and private spaces, so just keep that in mind. And again, we have a carefree experience of rates and all of it. So we pride ourselves on the exceptional service, the great accommodations, and there's a style for everybody to indulge in. So where do we have? We have lots of resorts. As I said, a lot of them stay in Mexico, Pacific Mexico, everything from Los Cabos, Puerto Vallarta, brand new Mazatlan. That's our newest resort, opened Dreams just about a year ago. We have Ixtapa. Acapulco is currently closed, and Huatulco. And then, of course, in the Cancun area, well, lots and lots of resorts in the Cancun, everything north from Playa Mujeres to Costa Mujeres, Cozumel, Isla Mujeres, and all the way down to Tulum. And then extending over to the Caribbean, yes, we have Jamaica, lots in Dominican Republic. And then into the kind of the smaller islands, we have St. Lucia, we have Aruba, we have Curacao, we even have Panama City, we have a Secrets in Liberia, Costa Rica, and of course, a Dreams in Cartagena. All right, where are we going to go? So let's talk about our resorts. So we basically have a section of adult brand snapshot. We have 6 different in general adult only resorts. Impressions is our most luxury product. I'm going to go a little bit more into that. And we have Zoetree. Now, really quick note, Zoetree in general, we say it's an adult brand. You are allowed children at a Zoetree. You don't see many children here because there's no children pricing and there's no children programs. But as a unique boutique resort, if someone can't find a sitter or that, you may see one child, but you're not going to see a lot. Our Zalara and Secrets, very similar. Zalara's great, adult only, lots of groups coming in, adult or singles not. Where Secrets is are more romantic, couple oriented, great for honeymoons, anniversaries, that type of thing. And then we get into Breathless, a little bit more higher energy, full color, full of life. I like to say it's South Beach, Miami meets Vegas. Lots of fun at a Breathless Resorts. And then our newest are Hyatt Vivid. So Vivid is our kind of lead-in adult product. Cost effective for those maybe who still want an adult only vacation, but can't quite afford that Breathless Secrets level. And then we get into our family product. We have our Ziva and Dreams. Again, very similar to this. Ziva, though, is typically all about that family, that quality time together. Where Dreams is great, multi-generational. You can find those adult-only areas, adult-only restaurants, adult-only pool areas, and that. Alu is our product that's only in Europe. You're not going to find any of this in the Mexico or the Caribbean. And of course, then our Sunscape, which is, again, similar to Vivid, our lead-in family product. Typically a little older product out there, still keeping keeping the maintenance up, still unlimited fun, great for kids of all ages. All right, really quick, we're going to get into a little bit more in depth of the Impression brand. So I said we have 2 Impressions, one in Playa del Carmen that's part of the Secrets Mokshay complex, and one on Isla Mujeres. So basically all adult, all boutique, 5 diamond status, highest level of luxury, only a la carte dining at Impressions Resorts. And moving to Zoetry, as I said, boutique style, small resorts. The largest only 125 suites. I have a quick little video to share here with you. So as you can see, Zoetry, very subdued, relaxing for those clients that want to kind of detach, leave that laptop and cell phone alone and just really get to know yourself once again. So Impression Zoetry, only a la carte dining at these 2 brands. They're part of the Endless Privileges categories. So endless drinks and dining, personalized service, butlers for all, elevated amenities, typically in the guest room and the washroom facilities, and lots of different enrichment activities available from the entertainment team and the resort itself. So, as I said, luxury, high personalized service, and award-winning dining and wine collections. When we move over to Ziva, again, as I've said, a family brand, unforgettable quality for families, lots of different activities for all the kids in the entire family. And then when we talk about Zalara, this is your adult only escape. Great for larger groups, reunions, even singles traveling. It's just a great adult only experience. As I said, moving into the Vivid, this was our newest collection or brand that opened about a year ago. Our newest one was Hyatt Vivid in Grand Island, which is in Cancun, just off of the Strip. It's a low key, but lots of lively experiences going on. There's streamlined technology and lots of active leisure offerings with specialty wellness activities. Real quick video for you. This is the Vivid in Cancun. As you know, that they're not on the beach. This is their beach club. Right there, only for guests of Hyatt Vivid. A gorgeous property that overlooks the Bearsville Golf Club. A beautiful lagoon views as well as ocean views. Obviously, state-of-the-art gym. They want to be golfing. Golf is real close. And the very top floor where the rooftop is the Vantage Club. Talk more about the club categories in a while. The property also has three dedicated pickleball courts as well as a paddle court and lots of activities around the property. Again, we talked about breathless, adults only again, but a little bit more socially sophisticated. That trend-setting bars and lounges. There's specially themed dining features, communal tables. I love this about Breathless. If you're going as a couple or even just a single, every single a la carte restaurant has their own communal table. So you don't know anybody. Hey, let's go sit at the communal table. Let's meet some people. Maybe you hit it off. You'll see them tomorrow. Maybe you don't, and that's okay. You can move along. And then Secrets. So Secrets is probably our largest and most recognizable brand within the adults only. Their exquisite beachfront locations, unparalleled pampering, and special themed restaurants and chic bars with top shelf spirits to this. Always live entertainment can be had at any of our Secrets. As I said, we have lots. So you're looking at 23 more and more Secrets resorts are coming soon. We're going to talk about that a little later. So what I love about Secrets, if you're selling your clients into Secrets and they come back, this is an easy sell. I loved it. Where should I go to next? Well, here's another 20 plus resorts you can choose from. Easy to sell their next vacation. Similar with the Dreams, lots of Dreams resorts out there as well. So family moments. All right, picture perfect beachfront settings as well, still at elevated, but they got some great kids club as well as teen club here. Lots of daytime beach activities and water activities, as well as those big live evening entertainment shows. Similar Secrets, 27 different Dreams and more coming soon. So again, you sell into Dreams, you sell that family, you sell that group. This is easy. It's an easy upsell for the next vacation. You had a great time. Where should I send you to next? Moving to, oh, there we go. Sorry. Slides got a little overzealous there. Can't keep up with me. Anyway, Sunscape. Again, so similar James, but that next stage down, that lead-in product. Still fun-filled, lots of family worry-free moments. There's great kids programs for both kids and teens, and lots of different beach areas and water activities. So Sunscape falls under unlimited fun. There's still that unlimited dining, 24 access to food and beverage, still buffet and a la carte restaurants, no reservations required. Unlimited drinks still, right? Keep in mind, if you want that elevated service from a Sunscape, you're going to probably offer them that club category. And then lots of entertainment for everybody. So we have 6 different sunscapes out there, another one coming soon, typically Pacific Mexico. We have Cancun, and then Punta Cana, La Ramona, and one in Curacao. So I talked briefly about the Explorers Club. Both Dreams and Sunscape have the Kids Club, 3 to 12 years of age. These clubs are great. They're looked after by the staff there that are all Red Cross certified. They're open from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. at night. So if the parents want to still go have an adult-only dinner just by themselves without their kids, they can do that all easily. And then the teen club there. So again, from 13 to 17, lots of different games inside, but there's lots of activities outside in the beach that the team puts together for them as well. Now, I talked about the club category. In general, most of you are very familiar with our Secrets of Dreams, the preferred club. All of our brands have a club category. I would hope, and I want to say, encourage you, always offer it. Your clients are looking for it. And if you don't offer it to them once they arrive, they're going to go, hey, why are these people on these special areas and lounges? And why didn't I get that? So, really important, the club lounge. That's my favorite there. You go in there, you check in there, you sit down, you relax. Air conditioned lounge, you have a cocktail, you pass your passport over. That's how you check in. There's a continental breakfast service, hors d'oeuvres in the afternoon, higher end liqueurs available here, and it's open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. But also that preferred status, that club status is you get upgraded mini bars. I talked about the Sunscape. Make sure you upgrade to the club category because if that mini bar is only updated once per stay, if you're in club category, it's every day. There's upgraded bathroom amenities, bathrobes and slippers, and daily made and turned down service. And as well the different privileges. Many of our club categories have their own bar area, pool area, club bar, private lounges that we talked about, and exclusive access to the different pool areas as well. A lot of times have a la carte breakfast offering as well for the club categories. So keep this in mind, everybody. Secrets and Dreams is preferred. Breathless is Excel. Vivid is Vantage Club. Sunscape is Sun Club, and the Ziva and Zalara is just known as Club category. All right, really quickly for your luxury clients out there, I want to keep you in mind when we talk AAA Diamond Award, the best is 5 diamonds. Obviously, we have 4 diamond and 3 diamond. I just want to highlight we have 5 resorts that have the 5 diamond designation. It's the best of the best. It's world-class luxury, amenities, indulgence, and once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is not an easy program to be awarded, and we have 5 that have been awarded multiple years in a row. Number 1 was Impressions by Secrets in Marche. This is Playa del Carmen. A really quick picture on your left there. The front building or the right building is Impression. But guess what? Don't worry about it. If you still want to do a 5 diamond, yes, Secrets, the normal Secrets Marche is a 5 diamond representation too. So depending on what you want, keep in mind, Impressions Orchard, you do not need to upgrade to a club category. Everybody's the same level. It's just about the room category you're booking. But when you're doing Secrets and Dreams, then there's that different club category. So Secrets, you can upgrade to the preferred club, but the whole resort itself is a 5 diamond. Secrets Akamal, not only is it 5 diamond, TripAdvisor gave it the #1 resort, actually hotel in the world in 2024. Spectacular property out there. So I want you to keep these in mind to those clients go, okay, I've been everywhere, but really where should I go for a really special anniversary or celebration? The other one, Secrets of Maroma. Just down the way from Secrets Acamal, beautiful. I would say Maroma Beach is that white talcum sand, best beach in all of Mexico. And then moving over to Cap Cana in the Punta Cana, the only 5 diamond resort in all of Dominican Republic is Secrets Cap Cana. Look at that beach. It's outstanding. Lots of different pools and different bungalow opportunities to choose from. Really quickly, though, if you're looking at those other 4 diamond awards, lots of Secrets have that, lots of Breathless, and a lot of Dreams out there. So do keep that in mind. So really quickly, when any of you, now you guys should have this as well. And if you don't, load it onto your smartphones now. Your clients should definitely do this. This is an app. It's called World of Hyatt Inclusive Collection mobile app. What I love about this is you can go in even prior to your trip. You can say, well, I'm going to Dreams Cap Cana. I can put it in there. I can see here's the different restaurants. Here's the menus if I'm getting used to it. Here's different accommodations. There's a hotel map. And while they're there, they can either order room service directly from the app, or they can call room service themselves, each depending on what they like. All right. we're going to talk about the fun stuff now. Here's the different resorts that have opened with us in the past year. These will happen in 2024. Dreams Cap Cana, we're going to talk about. This is the big prize that you guys are going to be awarded. We have Dreams Curacao. Dreams Curacao, this is a new section called Il Mare. This El Mare section is an adult-only preferred individual bungalows overlooking the ocean right at the beach. So obviously spectacular. Everybody has a king bed, every little terrace out there, so very unique. Secrets Tulum. Why am I talking about Secrets Tulum? They're doing some renovations. They added a brand new restaurant at the main Secrets, but they also have this very unique area called Zamna Beach Club or Casa Zamna. So even though Secrets Tulum is not on the beach, it's about a 20-minute trip to get to the beach. That beautiful beach club there, but next door is this 21 suites. So if someone wants to be in Tulum and stay at an all-inclusive resort on the beautiful Tulum beaches, definitely recommend that's Casa Zamna. Or hey, if you really want something special, Secret Tulum at the beach has a 5-bedroom villa that you can sell as well. And then in the Riviera Maya, we have Dream Sapphire. So we have a new section called Indigo. It's a newest preferred section. They have oceanfront rooms, they have new swim out suites, and they have brand new villas. These villas are 2-bedroom. You can kind of see that small picture there. They're 2 stories. The top story is 1 king and 2 double beds, a full living room that you can sleep another 2 people, as well as a nice common area, little kitchenette, and their own private plunge pool. Okay, come on over to me. Now, what's opening this year, what has opened this year is St. Lucia. I know many of you I've talked to. I had the privilege of being there just about a month ago. Gorgeous property. This used to be St. James Club, fully renovated, 355 suites, gorgeous beach location, outstanding. Just a little way down in the Caribbean, we have in Aruba, Baby Beach, our first Secrets in Aruba. Gorgeous property, opened this summer, just over 300 suites. Little unique property here. It's not not quite on the beach. It's a 3-minute walk to the beach. You'll pass a little road, so it's a little unique. So I would say if you're trying to sell this property to any of your clients, reach out to your BDM in your territory. Just get a little bit more understanding of these 2 properties. And then we have in the Punta Cana or the Meeches area. So this newest area, discovering, we have both Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda. Just opened this past summer as well. Just outstanding. And then coming soon. So we have a Dream. So next to Hyatt Vivid, Grand Island, we're going to be opening a Dreams. This won't be opening until 2026. And really excited about this one. I'll show you a couple pictures later. Secrets Mirabel Cancun. This is opening this December. It is a full renovation from the old, now Emerald. And of course, lastly, I'm going to show you a quick Hyatt Vivid, our first Hyatt Vivid in Punta Cana area. And we'll show you a little bit more. But really quickly before that, this is really exciting. For those that are selling to families, that like to do some cooking, you want to check out this concept here. We have Master Chef Junior. Our 6 different Dreams resorts have partnered with Master Chef Junior. The kids can go up once they arrive to the resort, go to the concierge, sign up for their own black box challenge. There's no cost to it. Have a lot of fun. There's pop-up treats around the resort as well, so they can try different what the kids have been working at, and some just a lot of fun. All right. Another thing that's new is Secrets Playa Mujeres. So in this picture you see here, on the left, that's Dreams Playa Mujeres. On the right is Secrets. Both properties are very unique in the aspect of the Dreams here. Any adult 18 plus at Dreams is welcome to go over to Secrets. Not right now. Unfortunately, Secrets is closed for an absolutely full renovation. It's reopening in late December. It's going to be spectacular. I'll show a couple slides here so you can see all updated guest rooms, those nice, clean, natural colors to it. New preferred areas. They're actually building a separate preferred lounge and area right on the beach. And again, what's nice is those preferred guests at Dreams can come over to that beach area, even on the secret side. All new public areas and spa. As I said, everything is being completely redone. So keep this in mind for your clients looking for that secret. It's a smaller secrets in general, but basically the brand newest of a full renovation. As we talk about Secrets Maribel, I'm excited about this property as well. So as I said, you can kind of see it there. If those that have sold it before used to be now Emerald. Now, the challenge of this resort is not all the rooms had balconies. It's an old Oasis property that has been gutted and fully renovated, but there's still some rooms, the lead-in rooms still may not have a terrace. If you want to guarantee your clients with a terrace, that building on your right is the preferred building, and every single preferred suite will have a terrace or balcony. Keep that in mind. So as I said, fully renovated, gorgeous beach right in the heart of the Cancun zone, beautiful pool areas, beautiful sites. As I said, that's that preferred area, as well as a rooftop sky bar. So again, everybody loves to watch the sunset. You can see the kind of little rounded areas where there'll be some fire pits as well. Just a gorgeous place to take in the new day or right and have a cocktail with your favorite people. As I mentioned, Playa Esmeralda Secrets opened this past summer. Gorgeous property, just 500 suites, gorgeous beach location. If you want to have clients that want to love the beach and want to walk forever and a day, this is the resort for them. Secrets has full access to Dreams, which is next door. Dreams does not have access to Secrets. As you can see from the picture, great swimming directly in front, or if you want to go left, you can do some snorkeling, go swim with the fishes. You can do that in the coral area as well. So just keep in mind, though, if you're working coral, you may want to suggest some swim shoes for your clients. As you say, similar to all the new renovations, nice kind of neutral touch, that sand colors out there. And again, looking at the Dreams is right next door to Secrets. Dreams has a full water park, you can kind of see, and a splash park as well for the little kids. So Secrets can come over here. So if you have a foodie out there, I like lots of food variety. In my a la cartes, Secrets has 10 different dining options. Dreams has another 8. It's a great mate for a 2-week vacation. There's a quick little shot. You can see the splash park for the little kids. And then, as I said, where I just came back from, I was there a week ago. Secret St. Lucia, absolutely gorgeous property. It's a little longer drive, but well worth it. Gorgeous beach, easy swimming. It's all sand in there, a couple little rocks, but nothing major. Waterful, beautiful, lots of pools right in the center. And then in general, there's right in the front left there, those are larger bungalows. So if someone's looking for a little extra special, there's only 3 of them. So book early. The top left, those are all the preferred rooms there. So the preferred lounges on that side. And then we have all our lead-in, but lots of the lead-in have premium rooms, lots of swim outs available. So just a great property. There's another kind of look of a over top of the resort. And I love the theme. It's very tropical theme here at Secret St. Lucia. They have Morgan's Pier. Morgan's Pier is a restaurant. And then that open air, just a great special dining experience. We talked about Secret's Baby Beach. Very unique. Just over 300 rooms, brand new build. First Secrets in Aruba. You can see the similarities of the room designs that we've done. And then, of course, they have a gorgeous oceanfront terrace that everyone can go and, again, take in their sunsets. And then taking a look, we talked about Hyatt Vivid Punta Cana. For those that here's a quick slide. Who knows what this resort is? I'm just asking rhetorically here. So this used to be Dreams Palm Beach that used to be with our portfolio. It then converted over to Jewel, and now it's been closed for about 6 months for a full renovation. It actually got less in size. It went from the 500 plus to less than 500 because they've added more master suites, more presidential suites, more stuff like that. Lots of pools right in the center, easy to get around. It's just a great property. So that becomes to the end of my presentation. So I think we'll bring in Miss Carla, and see if there's all the questions got answered and if there's any burning questions that we need to tell everybody on.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you everyone for all your interest about the resorts, the new resorts, the updates, Confident Collective. A lot of questions about the secrets and the dreams, Playa Esmeralda, which are our newest resorts in this new destination. So, Scott, just to confirm, because there are a lot of doubts about the exchange privilege between the two properties. So can the guest from Secrets go to the Dreams, and then the adults from the Dreams can go to Secrets?
No, so it is very specific per resort. So, as I said, in the Meeches, in the Esmeralda, secrets can go to dreams. Dreams, adults cannot go to secrets. But in Playa Majeres, right, secrets can go to dreams and adult at dreams can go to secrets. I know it's confusing, and this is kind of where it comes into play. You just need to engage with your BDMs out there. The challenge is this: we as Hyatt don't own any resorts. They're owned by companies, individuals, families, whatever the case may be. And they set the rules of who can come back and forth. And a lot of it has to do with the food, keeping up with the food and beverage. If you all of a sudden had 500 people come over, from dreams over to the secrets, now you got 1,000 people that the chefs need to feed. They just can't keep up with that. So they've basically put different things in play. So just keep asking the question. We only have a few kind of combo resorts out there. More coming soon, which you'll have to tune in for another webinar on some new stuff coming in 2026. But yeah, just ask your BDMs out there and we'll get you the answers.
I just want to
Perfect.
say, if it's okay, Carla, I see some people have their hands up. There's far too many of you guys for us to unmute you. I see a lot of people still asking questions in the chat. Please, only in the Q&A. It is far too difficult for us to filter through the chat. There's just a couple here, Carla. If it's okay, I'll read some out just to move this a little bit. How far is Secret St. Lucia from the airport? Either one of you go.
I'd be an hour and a half.
Okay. All right. And Stephanie's
Beautiful
asking,
drive.
beautiful drive.
Beautiful
Okay.
drive. No difference in going to, Negril from Montego Bay or Tulum from Cancun Airport.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Either one of you guys, can you tell us about the beach access at Secrets Baby Beach?
Okay, well, I'll tell you really briefly. So again, Baby Beach is a public area. Lots of locals and tourists come to it because it's one of the best beaches in all Aruba because it's kind of got a reef that kind of encloses it so it's nice and safe. It's a 3-minute walk, literally 3 minutes, casual walk from the resort down a path, a cemented path. When you get to the beach, again, there's no private spaces, right? So we have a concierge down there. They're gonna hand you a basic beach chair. There's some pop and non-alcoholic beers coming soon, but then you go find your own space. So it's not your typical secrets beach area.
Okay, great. And Carla, just for you, Jean-Francois has sent you an email. Just confirm you got those. You're okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay. You know what, Susan? Let's jump because there's a lot of people interested in the MasterChef video and
Right.
information.
It
So
is
Scott,
on
where the
Confidant Collective. Confidant Collective. Log in, go into your media site. There's videos for you to download.
Amazing. Let's see here. Anything else here? Okay, so just Scott, you talked about Playa Majeres. Is that like it's hard for you guys to say if things are gonna be on schedule by the time things reopen? I mean, what's the target for that?
Uh, End of December. They're going for opening for Christmas,
Okay,
from what
sounds
I
good.
understand. If you're looking for January, no problem.
Maria, that's for you. And a lot of people are asking Carla and Scott, how can they get on fan trips to see your fabulous properties?
Well, I'd say the easiest is submit your bookings, sell with confidence, and engage with your BDM that's in your territory. So as I said, if you're in Cambridge, you can reach out to Carla, you can touch base, whatever the case is. But if you're in Minnesota, reach out to your rep over there, right? So again, but if you engage, there's no silly questions, and we know you're selling our product. We are going to try to get you down to see it. So
Okay,
there's
great.
also opportunities for self-M, so keep that in mind as well through MStar.
For
And I
sure.
would like to compliment on that, Susan and Scott, because there are some questions about travel advisor rates. So remember, first of all, you have to become a confident certified. So take the courses and become a certified, and then you will unlock a special code that you're going to use when you go directly to Hyatt.com and then find availability at any of our properties with that special code. But just make sure that you become certified. Take the 10 courses that Scott mentioned. I mean, they're really quick. You can take one course or two courses per day, and you will be done in a week, and you will get more points. You have more benefits because you will get more points and you will get more benefits for your bookings.
Okay, just a comment I want to say. Asai on Zoom said, Amstar self fans are amazing. I've done two, one last weekend in Punta Cana. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, someone is asking on Zoom, is Dreams Play in My Harris also being renovated too? Or is it just secrets? I'm having trouble getting pricing.
Just secrets currently.
Maybe
Never
it's
know
sold
what's
out
going
for
to be
that
announced.
time. Do you mind, Scott, going back to the QR code that you had up earlier just on the screen?
QR code for what?
I'm not sure. Margaret's what,
Oh, for confident. So don't worry about that. Just go to confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com.
okay, you know what? I've
So
also added that link a few times in Facebook and in the chat. I'm going to
yeah.
add it to the chat one more time, guys. But it's also on spoiledagent.com. You just go down to hotels and you're going to click on the Hyatt, World of Hyatt Inclusive Collection. And all of this is there for you guys. So it's all there, including wedding information, sales contacts for Canada, sales contacts for the US. There's so much there.
Sales
Tiffany's
contact.
asked,
A lot of people is asking Susan for the US sales team.
so it's
So
all there,
yeah,
guys, on
remember
Spoiled
it's
Agent.
it's in our dedicated page on Spoiled Agent.
Absolutely. And same with Canada. Are you guys looking for Canada? They're all there. Tiffany's asking, will Hyatt ever bring back making payments on the room, so not having to pay in full? There was this option before, everything was combined with the World of Hyatt. I guess like
Um,
staggered
that's
payments?
that's above our pay grade on that one. We really don't know that.
Okay, fair. And Michelle also had asked about the chef's kids, the which you also talked about, which is great. Okay, so Laura is asking on Zoom, Scott, the agent guides and tour operator descriptions show the adults at the Dreams Playa Harris have access to secrets. Is this wrong information?
Oh,
It's
so
Playa
Playa
Harris.
Harris, yeah. So
Mhm.
Dreams Playa Harris as adults can go to secrets. Yes,
Playa
correct.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, well, I'll have to double check that. And you know what you can do is send us a screenshot because what we've been told now, anything could change, but from what we were told, or I was told, that that is not the case.
Okay, Laura, that's for you. So if you can send that off to Scott, because I believe you're in the Canada area. That's a good question. Okay, and let's see here. Anything else here? I've talked about the kids here. Okay, here's a good one from Leah. Am I able to collect points if the group trip is already booked and I did not book direct?
Of course, yeah. So as long as they haven't traveled yet, so that's a good question. So you can submit right away. If it's a group, in general, we typically suggest you wait till final payment or your full names are all in. Then submit that group. Your points will be awarded 30 days after your guests have departed. So you have up to 30 days till after they depart. If you wait till 32 days, unfortunately, it's all a system, and we can't help you. We can't make changes to it. So don't wait that long. But yes, submit them if they haven't traveled yet. Submit the group, submit your independent bookings, and that helps you and it helps us to understand your bookings.
All right. Okay, culinary kids here. Let's see here. Okay, I like this question, Marlene, on Zoom because I would love to do this. Is there an option to take a helicopter in St. Lucia? And I think that's a great question because I think you said an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, I do understand that there at the airport or some companies do have that as an option as transfers, but our resorts don't offer that. So it's a
Just to
outside.
let you know, I got this question from an advisor here in Canada, and Amstar offer this service, so they can
Oh,
contact Amstar directly for the helicopter services.
Okay. Terrence, I'm just going to give Terrence here on Zoom the of course, a Confidant Rewards website again. But again, guys, everything is on Spoiled Agent, so not to worry. You can find everything there. Let's see. Carla, I
Mm,
see Eric and Kelly are they've taken the courses. How can they get the code?
it should just be on your main profile. Go into, my recommendation is if you don't know, reach out to your BDM. Ask a question. They can help you understand that and help you surf it, navigate it better.
And Brenda, that will also help you as well on Zoom. Okay, Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Do clients earn Hyatt points now? Do we add their number at the time of booking, or do they provide the hotel upon check-in? Provide it to the hotel upon check-in.
Okay, good question. So if a client is booking direct, then they get to collect Hyatt points for their stay. If they are booking through a tour operator, they are not the main booker, they are a third-party booker, and they do not get to collect the package. The only thing, if they want to give their Hyatt number upon check-in, if they have any extra fees, like they're buying a upgraded bottle of wine, or if they're doing any spa services, then they collect points on those.
Okay. Jennifer's asking on Zoom, will my LGBTQ clients have any issues, and are there some resorts that are more friendly than others?
Well, definitely. It's not the resorts, it's about the destination.
mhm.
So, in general, I know St. Lucia just announced that they've done away with the silly law there, so they're now open to, LGBTQ community. I know Curacao just had a huge Pride celebration this past September, and there's many others. So I would just kind of take a look at different destinations out there and what are the best opportunities for vacationing.
Okay. Claudia, if you need help with your code, please reach out to your BDM. Anyone who's asking about the code needs assistance, Scott was saying reach out to your BDM. Liz is asking, can you maybe just explain what an Amstar self-fam is, guys, in case someone doesn't know?
Well, so again, the Amstar. So again, if you go into your Confident Collective profile under advisor information, there's a full description of what and contact information. So in general, you're going down there. There's two options. They can give you really great discounted rates, and you design it yourself. Or I know on specific days of the week, I want to say it's Fridays, that you can sign up for Amstars in, say, Cancun. They put a whole day together for you, lunch is included, and there's no cost to it.
Okay, fantastic. And just for the confidant learning, they obviously have to create an account, right?
They have to register for Confident Collective, yes, and
Okay.
under your own agency IATA or CLIA number, whatever the case is, and make sure you put your own home address. This is your own independent profile. This is not an agency profile. And if for any reason your agency is not showing up, then I said reach out to BDM that your agency needs to be added. But I'm pretty sure we have most of all of your agencies out there, unless you're brand new.
That's very good advice. Pro tip, Scott. Okay. One more from Lindsay. Do agents still need to register their bookings within 30 days of confirming the booking?
Yes, Please register, submit. It helps us all, but it's big time. Our different tour operator partners do not share this information with us, so it's the only way we know that you're selling our product.
Okay, Miss Carla, anything else that we missed that hasn't been addressed?
I
Oh, I just
think
want to say Jill said planning right now on the Amstar in Punta Cana. Also, she did it in Cancun last year. They helped her out, so she's going again.
Yeah.
All right, Jill, we'd like to hear that stuff.
that's
All right,
great.
and someone's asking me how they can find, of course, this presentation. Great question. Everything we do is recorded. It can be on our YouTube channel, which you'll never miss a webinar. You can go back, or it's going to be on Scott and Carla's page. Again, it's just under spoiledagent.com. You go down to the hotel tab, and then you're going to click on the World of Hyatt Inclusive Collection. And then you're going to see all of the past webinars too, not just this one. So we house them as well. Great question. Okay, just another one, I think, Miss Carla. Someone's asking when my dreams to loom have been renovated, or
Being
when will it?
renovated as we speak.
Oh, okay. Do you know how long it'll take?
Yeah, it should be by the end of November, all the rooms should be done, and then they're doing a few of the different restaurants.
Okay.
So book it. I love that resort. Great beach.
Me too. Me too. In my previous life, I went there for a sales conference and I loved it. Okay, another one from Tony. Do incentive groups qualify for earning points?
So if you're a mice group, unfortunately not. That's through a different system because there's other benefits from the mice side. So again, I can't answer for depending where you're from, that type of thing. But again, reach out to your. So in the States, in the US, guys, there's a huge mice group team out there. If you're doing it from a Canada, reach out to your local BDM. But as I said, your BDM will be able to help you get the right contact if you're doing different mice events.
Okay. Just a clarification on these exchange privileges, if that's okay. So Chris may have missed it. People come on late.
Okay.
Chris says, can you please confirm the exchange privileges between Dreams and Secrets Playa Esmeralda for adults? It was originally stated in the webinar that they could, and I booked a group because of that. So with the kids, they could move more freely. Has that formally changed? Should I reach out to my BDM on the resort to clarify based on the booking?
Reach out to your BDM in your territory
Okay.
and ask that question for clarification. As we just said, Susan, I was not aware that Dreams adults had access to Secrets Esmeralda, but I'll have to do some investigating on my own.
Okay, perfect. These guys know their stuff, that's for sure.
So the most important thing is if it states it in the product guide, as I said earlier, that is the Bible on all of our resorts. The product guide is what's updated first before any different tour operators or anything. So if it states it in the product guide that they have exchange privileges, then that is what it is. If it
Okay.
does not state that, then they do not.
Okay. Someone's asking me for Brian's email here in the Toronto area. Again, everyone,
Scroll
it's all
scroll
on
to the
Spoiled
bottom of
Agent.
the profile. They'll have his contact.
Exactly. It's all on spoiledagent.com. All the BDMs between US and Canada, they're all there for you guys. Okay, and there's just a question. Carla, Diane's asking, how do you distinguish someone staying at the preferred club versus a regular room?
Well, we have our preferred club room categories, and they have additional amenities and benefits. So one of them is, of course, the preferred club lounge, where our preferred guests will check in and check out. They will get different amenities in the room, and also they will get access to specific areas. This could be a restaurant with an a la carte in breakfast and lunch. It could be some of our resorts will have a specific swimming pool for preferred club guests. So those are the differences between client staying at a regular room or at a preferred club category.
Amazing. And can we just say which, again, hotel has a culinary program for the kiddies?
Well, it's the Dreams Resorts, and I know Dreams Natura, Dreams Mazatlan. I have to bring up the screen, but
That's
when
okay.
you can rewatch the webinar and we'll see it.
Oh, Scott, you're so funny. Okay, well,
He's
I
so
think Carla, we
he's
we
so
took all
bad.
the questions, didn't we? We went through them all that haven't that were answered, of course. Amazing. I just want to say, Leah said, really informative. I'm heading to my first Hyatt vacation next year for 2 weeks, so I'll
Oh,
be touring
good.
as many as I can while I'm there. So these tips have been really helpful in Punta Cana.
Take a lot of
Fabulous.
videos, photos, post them.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Georgia, our friend Georgia said, thank you all presenters. This is fantastic session. All right. And Marlene, thank
Thank
you all
you.
for the updated info. As always, I appreciate all of your time. So good. Ooh, I have to say one more before we go. Sonia said, on her way to Secrets Tides for the fifth time, hands down, her favorite resort. Well, I
Wow.
want to say you guys are super fabulous. And I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Also, don't forget there's a lucky spoiled agent. If you get an email from Scott, we're going to say next week because Scott's a busy guy.
Mm.
Open it because you're going to be on vacation. You're
Going
going to
on vacation.
on vacation. Someone's going to be going to Dreams Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic. I've been there myself as well. It is a fantastic resort. Don't forget to see if I'm available to go. I'm just kidding. All right. Listen, I'm so happy. I love my job and I love that I get to work with my friends like Scott and Carla. It is so important. And you
Mm.
guys are all such great suppliers to us at Spoiled Agent. We love working with all of you and your entire team. And we love all of our spoiled agents. We've got them here on today between the US and Canada. So we have it covered just for you guys. And we really appreciate your time, Scott, Carla, and all of our spoiled agents, whether it's over your coffee or your lunch. Just thank you for everything. And again, have a great day. Scott and Carla, anything you want to say before we head out?
No, it's just a privilege, but as I said, really important, as I said many times, reach out to your local BDM. Make sure your profile has your own address because when we do different events, we're going to send invites out through our database through the Confident Collective. And if you live in Minneapolis, but you put an address down as LA, you're never going to get that email invite.
Perfect. Carla?
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, everyone. It was wonderful to just like be here. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.